All right, so here we go to number 9. Number 9 says, which of the following expressions is the resulting answer? So it's this divided by this. Same thing. Make your box. This goes inside. 3x squared minus 6 goes here. 3x plus 2 goes here. Let's find out what goes inside. What times 3x will give you 3x squared? 1x, but you don't have to write that 1. Okay, x times 2 is 2x. 2 times what will give you negative 6? Negative 3. Okay, and then negative 3 times 3x will give you negative 9x. Double check this. Negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7, so that is correct. So this is the one they gave us. This is our answer, x minus 3. Ta-da! Okay, so now we're going to look at number 10. Number 10 is the differences of squares, okay? These are both perfect squares. I automatically know what's the square root of 10. Type it in. Second square root 10. I mean 100, sorry. Second square root of 100. It is 10. So if I already know the square root of 100 is 10, I know it's x plus 10 and x minus 10. Automatically, because it's the difference of those squares. If you don't automatically know that, type this into y1 and all the answer choices into y2 and find the graph that matches. Okay. Number 11. Is 25 a perfect square? Yes, it is. So it's the same thing. Be sure to put them in the right spot, though. 25, what's the square root of 25? Second square root, 25. It's 5. So it's 5 and 5, and then we have x and x here. Okay, don't mess up that. Plus and minus. So the answer choice is D. Again, if you can't just look at that and see that, put this into y1, put these into y2, and find the graph that matches. All right, number 12 says determine all the zeros of this function. What's a zero? There are 3 other names for a zero. What are they? Think of them. Solution, root, actually there's 4 names, factors, and x-intercept. Okay? They're all the same thing. So we'll type this in and find our x-intercepts. Let's move this over here so we can see. So go to y equals. Let's clear everything we have in there. Okay, so type in this equation, 2x squared minus 7x plus 5. Graph it. We are looking for our x-intercepts. Now, we have answer choices, which really helps. Is one of our x-intercepts -1 right here? Over here? Is that one of our x-intercepts? No. Okay, so anything with -1 we know we can cross out. Now, these are the same. +1 is an intercept. Yes. Okay, so both of these have +1. This one says -5/2, and this is +5/2. Is this other one over here -5/2 or +5/2? Well, negatives go over here, so obviously it's positive. Boom. You shouldn't miss that. Last question. Number 13. What are the factors of the graph function? Remember, factors also means x-intercept. So we're looking at here and here. Okay? When they're written like this, though, it's always the opposite. So this is a +2, so we write it as x minus 2. This is a +6, we write it as x minus 6. Okay? If you can't remember that, don't count it out. You can still try and get it right. So we have, let me put it up here. This one says x plus 6, x minus 2. Let's type it in. x plus 6, x minus 2. Graph. Does that graph look the same as our graph? No, it doesn't. So that one's not right. B, x plus 2x minus 6. X plus 2, x minus 6. Graph. Does that one look the same as our graph? No, it does not. C, x plus 2, x plus 6. That's the one most of you are probably going to pick. You'd be most likely to pick it because the plus 2 and plus 6, but that's on the negative side. Does this one match ours? No. Now let's type in D. Don't just circle D. Always check. X minus 2, x minus 6. Graph. Does this graph look like our graph? Yes, it does. Okay. So watch this video again if there's any area that you don't understand. This is almost the same exact thing that your test is going to be. So if you can manage to do the review again and get 100 on it, then you'll probably get 100 on the test. You do not turn this in. Keep it, study it, memorize it, make 100 on your test tomorrow.